hi, hello, how are you? I'm Kian, welcome to Vlogmas Day 8. Hello my friends, it is Thursday. It's Thursday morning. I had a great start to my morning, to be honest. I have a presentation today, and by presentation I mean I have a speech today. I'm actually kind of excited about it. I actually just like, I'm really just like excited to get it done. And to do it, I'm doing a presentation on retellings and like how they can be used in conjunction with reading classics. So I'm doing that this morning. And then I also have another class. But other than that, we are doing Christmassy things. I know I keep saying that. Today is my last day of classes for the week. So I'm actually going to Snowport, which is a place in Boston. It's essentially Seaport in Boston, but it becomes Snowport. The holidays, it becomes this cute little like holiday market. So we are going to go there this evening. By we I mean me and my roommate. We're gonna go there, and then I'm going to a book launch because I have to get a book for my book club book because it's gonna be our book club book. So I have to go get that. I think most, like a lot of people I know are gonna be there, so that's gonna be fun. Kind of what today is looking like, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do after I get home from class. Probably edit, to be honest with you, but maybe I'll do something fun. I do need to start a new book. I don't know what I want to start. I think actually I think I'm gonna start Cultish because I actually started listening to Sounds Like a Cult because which is so funny. It's like low-key drama, but like I will tell you the drama. So basically Sounds Like a Cult is a podcast. Like just signed a deal with the Exactly Right network, podcast network, which is like My Favorite Murders podcast network, and they like were supposed to like drop their first episode with them this week, and I was like, oh well, like I was getting excited about this podcast because I've had it on my like radar for a while, but I haven't like listened to it. And then they announced that they're no longer going to be doing that. They're no longer going to be like team or like on the network or anything, and it's very sus. There's tea. But anyway, so I started listening to, I just listened to one episode I think, but this is actually the book of one of there's a reason why I'm mentioning this. One of the co-hosts of Sounds Like a Cult wrote this book, Cultish. So that was why I'm telling you about it. It's not a non sequitur, I promise. So I am going to read this because I think just there are so many like micro groups of people that like are like kind of culty, and I listened to this one about Taylor Swift and it was very interesting. So that's probably gonna be the next audiobook. I need to like physically read something, but honestly, final season is kicking my booty. Hello my friends, it is now much later. I got back from the Christmas market from Snowport and back. I had such a good little walk around. It was very cold. I got some like really good food. I got this like fried rice with like shrimp and salad, and I got like a taco. It was great. So we did that and had a little walkabout. Now I'm in my PJs. Well, not PJs, I'm in sweats because I want to be. It's cold and I just want to relax, but I really just want to go to sleep, to be honest. But I have to go to that book launch thing that I told you about. That is why I'm still awake. But also, I'm gonna watch the new episodes of The Sex Lives of College Girls. If you didn't know, this is my favorite show right now. I recommend you all watch it. Even though it has like an annoying title, I promise you, it's very good. Okay, there are 2 more episodes that have come out and I'm so excited. I don't think I have time to watch both of them, but I'm gonna watch one of them. So, yes.
What are we gonna do? Should we pull the fire alarm? No, haven't you ever watched a rom-com? Being rained on only makes people hornier.
My favorite part of the tea is that it is consistently, regularly, and daily delayed or canceled. I don't even know when I'm gonna go now because I'm supposed to go to do the launch with my friend, and she said she was gonna be late, so I started leaving later, and now I'm definitely gonna be late. So I love the tea. We love you.
Hello my friends, it is Friday. I just made myself my first coffee of the day. Well, it's not my first coffee. I actually had to buy coffee today because my roommate just left for the weekend and she usually supplies my coffee, which is very lovely of her because she works at Starbucks. So I did have to procure my own coffee today and it was just not happening. I have decided to make today, oh, remember when they used to call like lazy, or not lazy days, I don't know, do nothing days, no bones days? Do we remember that like during the pandemic? Today is a no bones day, if we will. I'm just doing nothing today. I didn't realize until this morning when I was trying to wake up and like get to it. I have been really pushing myself this week, and I guess these last couple of weeks too, just like not only having kind of like the most amount of schoolwork possible, I've been having so many like social engagements, which is always very weird for me because I'm kind of an introvert, so I do get kind of exhausted at doing social things, although I do love doing them. Obviously like posting, editing and uploading a video a day it's not even that much work, to be honest. Like I feel like it seems like a lot more work than it is. Just doing all of that is a lot. I saw the therapy dogs that came to my school. It was really lovely. I'll put some pictures because I did not film it. I told you, I had no caffeine until, I don't know, like 2 o'clock. And now it's like 4 o'clock and this is my second cup of coffee. I got a salted caramel coffee. This is probably the first time in recent memory where I've bought my own coffee. So I was like, oh, there's so many options. It's kind of nice. It's like sweet, but I'm not sure where the sweetness is coming from because it's in the coffee. I don't add sweeteners to my coffee. Anyway, but yeah, I'm having a do nothing day because I have realized I have 2 kind of major projects and then 1 exam next week. That's literally all I have to be doing next week. And I have one of my classes I no longer have to attend. So I have like all next week to do all that shit. And not to say that I won't do more of it this weekend, but just everything is telling me, is indicating that I need a break. So that's what we're doing. I mean, like I tried to do my laundry today. I tried to grocery shop today. None of it was happening. My laundry machine, my washer is not working. I saw the therapy dogs. I colored. So they had therapy dogs at my college today. And I also colored this really cute picture of the Grinch. Look how cute. Oh, love. And then they gave us these little like post-its. Wait, these little tabs. Love. So I also have almost finished an entire book because I've been listening to it. So I have been listening to Cultish, The Language of Fanaticism. I think I was mishearing what this book was about. So I will give you like a better description because I thought it was about how we talk about cults when we're talking about them and like the language surrounding that. But it's actually more of a deep dive into the language that cults use and that make a cult essentially, and kind of just like the convoluted nature of the very word cult. Just the power of language mostly is what this is about, and it's really, really interesting. Like I said, not at all what I thought it was going to be about. I just really like kind of learning about that side of things. I mean, the author was talking about why we are so attracted to learning, why we are so attracted to like learning about cults and like true crime and stuff like that, is because we always are trying to, there's something in our brains, wired in our brains, that we're looking for warning signs. Like we're trying to figure out how to avoid this happening to us. And so this just takes it from like that language perspective. And like the author, like I said, is one of the co-hosts of the podcast Sounds Like a Cult, and she studied linguistics. So like it just is super interesting to learn about. And like I said, I'm just started it today, but I'm 63% into it and I'm really, really enjoying it. The bad reviews that I have read of this book, because I don't know what it is, but sometimes I really like reading reviews of books that I'm currently reading, but I also really shouldn't be doing it because I'm so easily influenced. One thing that if you are reading like the reviews, there are always bad reviews of anything, but the bad reviews kind of got it wrong. They were saying like, oh, this author is like comparing like Donald Trump and SoulCycle and AA to cults, and the whole point of this book is talking about language. And so in your very use of saying cult, she's trying to explain this whole like cultish phenomenon, how there are like these aspects of indoctrination and ritualistic things and like those sorts of elements that in conjunction make up a cult, but can also make up a religion, can also make up so many other things that are like, that's why it's hard to pin down, and it doesn't have to have this negative stigma to it. And I feel like she did a really great job of being like, that's why I like this word cultish, because it's not like you're saying this is a cult, you're in a cult, call your dad. I like don't want to call anything out, but I don't know. I feel like she did a really great job of like explaining what she means. And like, I don't know, she's like a fucking linguist, like she studied linguistics. She's being very purposeful in how she's like in the words that she's using. So I feel like, I don't know, people are stupid sometimes. Anyway, I also started my reread of Tender as the Flesh, which I don't know when I started this. I was looking at my TBR, and I guess this is the one that stuck out to me when I was waiting for class the other day, and I got like 30 pages into it. This is my reread. I threw this in because I like rereading things at the end of the year, and also because I wanted to reread this. This is a really short horror book about cannibalism and about kind of this like near future world where like the production of humans is normal, and there's essentially like this disease that kind of wiped out all the animals, so people have turned to eating humans, and it's about like the production of that. My mom is calling me. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if it's gonna be my favorite of the year, but we shall see. I don't know what I'm doing with the rest of my day, but I do have to answer my mom. I ate my pizza. It was delicious. Had a blast. And I watched that movie. I literally got a second clip of it. I watched Love the Coopers, and I have a review for you because I have never seen it before, and I just watched it for the first time. It was really bad. It was really bad, like very oddly enough, it was really bad. It was like essentially trying to be Love the Coopers. Or Love the Coopers. It was Love the Coopers. Thank you so much. It was trying to be The Family Stone is what I meant to say. It even had like Diane Keaton as the mom. Like it had such a great cast, but like, oh my gosh. It was very cringy and just like weird. Like it was just kind of strange. And I think it's so funny because it was written by the same screenwriter who wrote I, Tonya, which like doesn't compute in my brain. Like he wrote that I, Tonya like 3 years later, or like it came out there recently. Anyways, so I watched that. I'm watching some booktube because I want to. How cute do I look, guys? So I just did some catching up on my booktube videos that people have been posting and I have not seen. I did want to ask you guys, comment a video idea you have for me, or more videos you want to see from me, or less videos, types of videos you want to see from me in the new year. I planned really ahead, or at least I did for this month of December, like especially because I'm posting a lot of videos, but also like I've really liked knowing when I'm filming, what I'm editing, what's going up when, and just kind of like having that all like on a calendar. In January, if I get it all together kind of soon enough, I might like post the calendar because I've seen some booktubers that I follow doing that and just like kind of giving you the heads up on when certain videos are going to be out. If anyone cares about that information, I just assume people don't, but like I care about like other people's content that they probably don't know that I do. So I do have one video that I'm so excited for, and I had to push because I wanted to do it this year, but it's just not happening. That's one thing I'm like coming to terms with. I'm like, it's just not happening this year, and it's like really scary because it's gonna be a new year and everything. That's gonna be crazy, but I'll take you off of there because that's not a good angle. The last thing I want to talk about in today's vlog, while I've still got you all here, are the results of the I did it again, the Goodreads Choice Awards. I haven't checked these even though they've been out for I think a day or two. Oh, view results. Hello. Why did I choke? Oh my god. Fiction winner was Tomorrow. I voted for that. Oh my god, guys. I was right. This book is fucking crazy. If I haven't recommended it to you yet in this video, read it, please. I voted with you guys, so hold me accountable. The Maid won for mystery thriller. That's actually surprising to me. I didn't really like that book. I thought it was fine. Oh my gosh, so surprising. Carrie Soto's Back won for historical fiction. Romance. Book Lovers. Wow. I really thought a Colleen Hoover book would win because there's literally 2. But oh my god, Book Lovers got more votes than both the Colleen Hoover books combined. 175,000 votes. That's crazy. Science Fiction Sea of Tranquility won. I also voted for that one. Horror. Hidden Pictures. I don't even know what this is about. I'm glad my mom died. Oh my gosh, 200,000 votes. She had a huge lead over, next one was Madly Deeply, which is the Diaries of Alan Rickman, and that had 40,000. She had 200,000. Graphic novel. Hardstopper. 138,000. Like, this is like a bananas number to me. Alice Will Carry won for poetry. It's the only one I read, but it was very good. Debut. Lessons in Chemistry. Okay. I've seen a lot of people read this book, so. Young adult. Final Gambit. Love. Closely followed behind by Loveless. Not actually that close, but I'll say it's close because I love Loveless. I'm pretty sure I voted for Loveless, but Final Gambit is a great book. Those are my reactions to the oh my god, I did it again. Goodreads Choice Award winners. My pronunciation is bad. Anyways, that is all for this episode of Vlogmas. I'm having a little bit of a crisis at the moment. But yeah, like I said, let me know any video suggestions you want to see more of or less of in the coming year, in the new year. I'm getting prepared, guys. I want to be on top of things like I was this month because I do feel on top of things as much as it might not seem like it. I feel like I managed to have like a very chaotic energy about me when I'm like really decently organized. That is all for this video. Like I said, almost done with Cultish. More than halfway done. Started Tender the Flesh, and I will update on those 2 in the next vlogs. I just can't read them at night. It's scary, okay? That's all for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!